Hello, I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We're Untitled Nerd Network. This is episode 7 of season 10 of The Walking Dead. The Spoiling Dead.
Open your
Ah,
eyes.
yes, it's actually called Open Your Eyes. And the episode ended with Close Your Eyes.
Shut up! Technically, his eyes were still open.
yes, they were. Okay, so we had some big stuff happen. Number one, Negan did not appear in this episode.
No.
We didn't get to see the continuance of the Negan story, which
No.
bothered me.
Why? There's a lot of stuff going on this episode.
I know, but it still bothered me.
Shit.
I want to see some Negan.
Negan forever.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
We got to see Carol be stupid, continuing to be stupid.
Oh, God.
And,
she killed me with that.
So, they captured one of the Whisperers and...
Put him in the prison.
They had him in the jail cell, and he apparently didn't recognize Lydia, and so...
No, that's not what happened. Okay, first...
They shoot
Lydia
her out.
Gave Carol the advice of, hey, if you really want to win this, you should show them what it's like here.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is Carol asked her, did she recognize him? And she said, yeah. But apparently he didn't even see her. And
well, no, he was too busy dying.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm like, you didn't...
No, he wasn't.
Yes.
It was two different spots. The first spot, yeah, he was cut and everything, but he could, like, still talk and stuff.
When she went to take Lydia to show him that Lydia was still alive, he was dying from that poison.
Yes, but what I'm saying is the first time he gets thrown into the cell, they pulled Lydia out of the cell and said, hey, we need this cell. And they passed right by each other.
He wouldn't worry.
I guess
about
not,
that.
but it just didn't make, I don't know.
He was not. Especially if, like, first of all, they stayed covered in shit all the time.
Yeah.
You know? And that was quick. Like...
Yeah. I just thought it was weird that she recognized him, but he didn't recognize her. Maybe he didn't recognize her without all the...
Lydia is always paying attention to her surroundings 24/7.
But it's also weird that he didn't recognize her, yet Gamma did. In the dark, no less. But I mean, anyway,
whatever. This is why you like Cinema Sense, because you like pointing shit like this out, and you can't just suspend belief.
I mean, I guess I can look past some of the little, like, okay, we can, okay.
And it wasn't
I'm
like
good with it.
Pitch black dark.
Yeah.
It was light enough we could see their faces. They were under the moonlight, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, that was really important that Carol tried to take Lydia's suggestion into consideration.
She did, and we thought it might work. And
yeah, because he was really playing it along, and then he spit all the food on Carol.
Yep.
That was a fucking mistake.
Yeah, because she put her ring on, punched him a few times, and dug into his cut with her fingers and all kinds of stuff. And then he dies. And
he dies? Why?
Because he was supposed to be given medicine, but he was given hemlock instead. Mm-hmm. And Dante, who is like the new guy, the doctor, is like, well, I only gave him that because you packed the bags, Sadiq. And so makes Sadiq doubt himself even more. But then we find out at the end of the episode that
he was a whisperer in disguise.
Yep, and I'm sure had something to do with the water and everything else. So
that was a twist I did not expect. I did not see that coming. Because, God, he's really been playing a part for a long time. He was there in the flashbacks that Sadiq kept having. He was there.
Yes, and he was so messed up from it that it took talking it out with Rosita to kind of clear his head enough to notice the fine details.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, he was trying to apologize to Sadiq, but really, he clicked the tongue, and it clicked literally with Sadiq. Hey.
Yep.
I remember that noise. That happened.
Creepy fucker.
It was fucking weird.
Okay, so he played Dante in The Walking Dead. I was wondering, like, I wanted to look him up.
He did look familiar.
Yeah, to see where he was at. He was in, the TV show Frequency, 1 episode, 11 episodes of Snowfall, Damnation, Pitch, Criminal Minds. See. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I recognize.
Maybe he just has a familiar face.
He did a voice in Red Dead Redemption.
Interesting.
But, yeah, I don't see anything that I've seen. But I'm telling you, he did. He looked familiar.
He did. He did.
So, I don't know. He does. He has one of those faces that
But as soon as Sadiq figured out that it was the water,
yep,
he got killed. Did he tell everybody when he found out, or what?
I don't think he told anybody. And besides, the way they handled this, Sadiq might not be dead.
He wasn't moving or anything.
No, he wasn't. But he also... Here's my thought on this.
Okay.
Because
I'm
they
listening.
rarely do a death right at the end of the episode. Like, the only other time they did that was with Carl.
And of course, Sadiq has that way too.
Yeah.
Because that's how he came in this world. He witnessed the character dying at the end.
Okay.
And it's funny we just talked about that. That was part of his trauma was the fact that he watched Carl die right away, and then this on top of that.
Okay.
You know?
Well, okay. But anyway, what I'm thinking is maybe... Here's the thing. Is Dante really a doctor? Or is he just really good at playing the part? Because, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Sadiq plays dead, and freaking Dante doesn't know well enough how to tell if somebody's faking passing out or not.
Okay. That I could believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm holding to right now.
But I don't know. But then again, you know, he had so many hallucinations.
Yeah.
Starting last episode. Hell, Sadiq might have just hallucinated this whole thing for all we know.
That's a very good thing, too. He just dreamed it all up.
Right.
Like Dante's really a good guy, and then Sadiq kills him thinking he's evil, and it's just like,
right.
God.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
I don't know.
Because it is, I mean, it's not hard to believe, but it's a little far-fetched to think they have had somebody in their camp for this long. Before the crossing of borders.
Well, if you think about it, though,
But then
Alpha was there.
I was fixing to say, though, she's the type to have eyes everywhere.
Hell, there's a very good possibility that she inserted him into the group when she went there. You know, or, you know, I don't know. There's possibilities galore here. Mm-hmm. Wow, I just saw that picture of Morgan down there from Fear the Walking Dead.
He looks creepy, doesn't he?
Yeah, got red eyes and everything. What the hell's up with that?
I don't know.
Anyway, that might be something I need to look into.
We're all like, this could have happened, and he's probably fucking dead. He's just dead.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a possibility. Like,
we're like in denial.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he might be dead. I mean, hell, you got to remember, it was. Did Carl? It was, wasn't it? Didn't Carl? They like revealed his bite and everything during like the mid-season finale, and we had to wait like all winter to see if he was really gonna die or not. Because I remember people. Yeah. I had people who knew that I had read the comic books, and they were bombarding my inbox with, is Carl immune to the virus? What's going on with Carl? Is he gonna die? And I'm like, look, Carl had never been bit the entire comic book, and at the moment he was, well, all the way up to the end of the series, definitely at that moment, he was still alive. I mean, this is back when The Walking Dead was around like issue 160 or something like that. And I was like, Carl's still alive? I don't know anything about any kind of immunity to the virus or what, but that was a prevailing fan theory, was that Carl was going to somehow survive that zombie bite to the torso, and he was going to come back, and no, it was...
Yeah, that was... I remember that floating around, and I thought, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. They are not going to do that.
Number one, it was the dumbest shit I ever heard, but number two, it would have been preferable to them killing him off on the show, because he is the central figure after Rick.
They had to. The boy wanted to go to college. I don't want to tell you.
Oh, no. No. That is not
That's
what happened at all.
Chandler Riggs.
No, that is not.
That was what was going around. Did he change his mind?
Yeah, it was not. He was willing to stay with that show to the very end.
I've never heard that before until just now.
We're going to have to look into that.
I don't care.
But anyway, continue on.
Look.
Continue on.
Please stop.
There's more to talk about on this episode. I hate that we didn't see Negan, but...
Oh, yeah, why don't you say that again, Lonnie? God.
I hate we didn't see Negan on the Negan show.
Shut the fuck up. I love Negan, but my fucking God.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. I mean, they made it very clear that Chandler Riggs did not want out of The Walking Dead. Like, that was the first thing I pulled up when I Googled it.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. It was like Chandler Riggs' father says they did not want to be, kicked out of The Walking Dead. And so...
Chandler Riggs' father said that.
Yeah, and Chandler Riggs has done all kinds of tweets clarifying. Yeah.
Oh, well. Might be something else going on there.
Somebody said...
Anyway.
Somebody was complaining on Twitter one time, and they were like, why didn't you read, why didn't you read the comics or something like that? And Chandler Riggs replied to it, and he's like, that's what I told Scott Gimple.
Yes, I've seen that. I've seen that recently.
But anyway. I did too. But yeah, so Carol uses Lydia. She find the guy before he dies. Which... Yeah,
she was gonna, show Lydia to him and... enlighten him because, Alpha said she killed him.
Yeah.
Or killed Lydia. She's what she's told all her followers. But that didn't work out because dude was poisoned.
Yep. By Dante.
Now that we know. Which makes sense now.
Yeah.
Because he don't want that lie exposed. He knows about that lie.
Yeah, that's messed up.
He has to know about that lie because he's been in the community.
Yeah.
So.
And he's just going with it. His loyalty is to Alpha, and he knows he can really score some points if he comes back. Of course, if he goes back, he tells Alpha, hey, I know Lydia's alive, but I'm going to keep it a secret. She'll kill him deader than shit right away.
She shouldn't trust nobody keep that secret. But... Anyway, like you said, Carol uses her and shows Gamma. Which I told you, hell, that was better to show her.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. She still struggles with her sister leaving her baby. You know? And Aaron showed the picture of, that his daughter drew. And then she was... Yep, you're right. It just now clicked for you, didn't it?
No, that clicked for me during the episode. Mm-hmm. But I had another thing that popped into my memory. Mm-hmm. And that was that... Oh, come on, Lonnie.
Come on.
Don't let it leave.
You got it.
Nope, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry. I tried.
No, because I was thinking about it as you were talking about... Because, the baby that Aaron has adopted is technically her niece.
Mm-hmm. And she knows that.
You think so?
I think so. I think that's why she took the picture to begin with. Why else would she want it? That wasn't her baby.
Good point.
She knew that was her sister's baby.
Yes. My man.
Shut up. So anyway.
Yeah.
When
holy
she
crap.
sees Lydia, that's why it was this whole... It was more than Alpha lied to her.
Everything that she had done was for nothing at that point.
Yes. Like I said, her sister been dragging her down for a while.
Yeah, but
I think also at the same time, she knew her sister was not going to be able to carry that grief.
Yep.
And her sister grieved for literally nothing.
It's basically a mercy killing.
Yeah. Her sister grieved for nothing. She killed her sister for nothing.
Yeah.
All to be lied to. I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad for her.
Got it.
Okay.
We didn't get to see, this is more what we didn't see. And we didn't get to see anything further, did we, on the Eugene radio thing?
No. Everything else was too busy falling into place.
Yep. So, yeah, I think they're going to probably take the comic book route and probably they're probably going to let this burn until probably the end of the season.
Easily. Well, that, and they really don't have time.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm not gonna merit or base anything off of the trailer that I saw for the last 6-7 episodes of season 10 that they're releasing right now. So we'll just leave that out until the time comes.
Perfect. I'd rather you do that.
Yeah.
I don't watch trailers for this. Yeah. I like to be completely surprised.
I showed you the trailer though, but you just don't remember enough of it to make any kind of.
Yeah. I have to watch something more than once like that. You already know.
But we got Galloping Cat.
I feel like we're forgetting something.
I feel like we are too.
But I don't think so.
The water thing. Rosita
saved Sadiq. He tried to kill himself.
He was going to drown himself.
But then he got killed anyway.
Yeah.
So, I feel bad for Rosita. I liked watching her talk to Sadiq. I wish they'd just all be in a polyamorous relationship. Boy, she just loves all of them. She really does. She had a date to talk. She literally called it a date. She said, I had a date to talk to Eugene.
Yeah.
She told Sadiq to go ahead and make his move because Gabriel didn't have a jealous bone in his body. I'm like,
let's just do this. Let's just do this.
Why?
Everybody come to the bed. Let's figure this out. If something slips in, don't worry about it.
Or we could just go to the table and talk like that first and then work on that later. Well, he's in a mood, isn't he?
So it's like playing Fuck, Marry, Kill with Rosita.
Oh, well, I guess she's going to kill Sadiq and marry Eugene and fuck Gabriel.
I would have been like, kill Gabriel.
Well, I mean, that's just how it's playing out right now.
Marry Eugene and fuck Sadiq. That's
how I'd played it. Yeah. Definitely.
Wow.
And because Eugene would just love to watch anyway.
Yeah, that decision actually wasn't that hard.
It really wasn't.
It's like the easiest game of Fuck, Marry, Kill ever. And she's got it right there in front of her.
We're going to be like, remember that review when we played Fuck, Marry, Kill with Rosita? Only you and in things.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think that's it, though.
If not, it should be.
Yeah, we're going to end on that note.
All right. Everybody, let's
our
give
ratings.
us some ratings. That might be nice.
I'm going to give it an 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The twist with Dante's gave it an 11 for me.
Okay.
Like, if it hadn't had that twist, I just gave it a 10. Great episode.
I'm giving it a 10.
Okay.
Just because it was a good episode all the way through. That twist with Dante, like, it was a surprise, but that fucker really didn't sit well with me since the beginning, and I didn't know what it was.
I just thought he was,
Nah, there was something not right about
you
him,
know?
and I'm pretty sure I said it when he first popped up. Maybe not on the review, but while we were watching, I was like,
Yeah, you're like, something's not right with him.
yeah.
This time you called that.
I didn't think he was a whisperer, but I thought he might have been a little crazy or one of those
Well,
guys
he admitted to having PTSD.
Oh, okay.
And he claimed, now I don't know if it's true or not at this point, but he claimed he had been in war and served in military. And had witnessed, people being killed and that, like, because he tried to reach out supposedly to Sadiq.
I mean, that's what you do. Mm-hmm. You establish at least one good friend, and he was like, "I hate this was you that he was having to kill," and so I'm like,
because I think the reason he killed Sadiq was because he knew about the water supply.
Oh yeah,
and that's why he said that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like he did. He just kind of creeped me out from the time he showed up. But you remember, like, did they do that in the TV show back when they first arrived at the prison, and there was like a serial killer going around?
They didn't know who burned them bodies.
No, it was before that. I'm pretty sure a couple of people ended up killed, and come to find out it was one of the prisoners doing it.
Maybe.
Okay, I can't remember if they did that in the show or not, but in the comic book, right after they showed up at the prison, there were a handful of prisoners that ended up living, and the surviving prisoners they let into the group, and everybody was hanging out, everything was good, and then suddenly a dead body turns up with its either strangled or the throat slit or something.
That was in the comics, because I am fairly certain when they showed up to the prison, nobody was there.
Oh no, there was somebody there. Remember, because there was the group of people, and one of them was the cool dude that kind of had a thing start with Carol, and then the governor shot him in the head from all the way across the yard.
Prisoner-wise, I don't think there was anybody there. I know there was that group there.
Those were prisoners.
They were prisoners?
Yeah, they were locked up. The guards put them in there. They lived off of the stock in the storage room.
I don't know.
Because, yeah.
Do you know how long ago that's been?
I've watched it since.
You have watched it since. Never mind. I ain't even going to give you no credit at this point.
But yeah, anyway, in the comic book, there was like this serial killer on the loose. Nobody knew who it was. And then come to find out it was this creepy old,
Of course it was.
like the kind of nice looking guy. No, I'm not saying attractive, but I'm saying hey,
Charmer.
I'm going to be your friend. He was like
charmer.
this old dude who come to find out was like a strangler. And his target was young women.
Of course.
And, like, that was the thing. And so, he gave me those vibes. Like, this is the guy
He gave you strangler vibes?
Yeah, we're going to
end... strangled Sadiq.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I mean, my first thought was, okay, we're going to have a couple of dead bodies pop up at different parts. Nobody's going to know who did it. And it was going to be this fucker right here.
Instead, it was a lot hell deeper than that.
Yeah. Instead, he ended up being a whisperer. And he ended up possibly strangling Sadiq. So we'll see.
Okay.
I was half right, I guess.
You were half right.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all next time for episode 8, which is going to be the mid-season finale, which probably isn't going to get recorded for several more days. I think we'll probably end up doing that this weekend. So anyway, we'll see y'all next time. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
And we are Untitled Network. We'll see y'all next time for another Walking Dead review.